Welcome back, fellow gamers. So I want to talk to you today about whether or not you should buy Commander Anthology. So, if you are a Magic the Gathering player and you play Commander, you undoubtedly heard about Commander Anthology. So what it is, it's four Commander decks that were released during the first few years of the product being in existence, and there are brand new foils. In some cases, never before foiled cards, I guess would be the best way of saying it. And really, I think this product is aimed at people who like Commander, but don't necessarily have the time to build decks or build, I don't know, or just get friends to commit to building decks. So a real good use for this I could see is, if you and a few other buddies want to play Magic, but you don't want to invest all the dollars into building those Commander decks, this would be a really good way of doing it. You get four pre-constructed decks that are not bad, but I don't know if they're actually going to be balanced, so that might be an issue. So if you guys are looking at not spending more money, somebody might just get hosed every time, because sometimes the decks won't really balance themselves out. Like, these weren't decks that were constructed to balance against one another. They were constructed to be balanced against the other pre-constructed decks of that time. So, all the 2011 ones should have theoretically been balanced for the 2011, 2013, 2014, and so on. I feel like I got a spider crawling on my back. Outdoors, I tell you. Anyways, so at this stage of the game, the main question you have to ask yourself is, do you want this product? So don't just buy it for the foils. Just buy the singles if that's what you're looking for. Because honestly, the singles will end up probably being not expensive, but they're definitely not gonna justify the price point of the whole thing. And there's a lot of junk in these decks. Cards that you can get for 25 cents, 50 cents, maybe $1 on some cases, but by and large, the cards aren't really that valuable. Now, the next one is if you can afford it, right? It was a bug. It was a bug. I just threw it. Anyways, I want to do things outdoors, and this is what happens. Anyways, so at this stage of the game, it's not a product that I'll be picking up, because I have all the pre-constructed decks, and I took all the pre-constructed decks apart because they weren't as strong to the power level as I wanted to, and not only that, all the people I play Magic with, they already have their decks, so getting all these extra decks, kind of pointless. And furthermore, the people who might want to casually play every once in a while, which I have a few friends, we just make them decks. And, out of all the extra stuff that we have lying around, or cards that we're just not using at the time, so I think that's probably a better use of your dollars. I'll be buying the foiled singles, especially like Fraley's and a few of the other ones which haven't been foiled before, but by no means am I going to be spending a huge chunk of cash on this. I'm going to be saving my money for, other masterpieces that are going to be coming out. So I don't think that you should buy this if you play Commander regularly. I don't think you should buy this if your friends play Commander regularly. I think you should buy it only if you and your buddies, you don't treat it like a board game. Like, you wanna play Magic the Gathering once or twice, and then from there, just make it so that you're able to, just not really think much about deck construction, just play and have fun. Definitely not in a competitive environment. Just casually, like, Saturday night or Sunday afternoon, get together with friends, play a few games of Commander, put in the box, and then the next time you guys get together and want to play, it's there, ready to go. I will recommend getting sleeves, because print quality isn't always the best on cards these days. There's a lot of issues going around right now with the latest release of Magic the Gathering's Amonkhet set, and the print quality is just terrible. Print quality for supplemental products has always been bad, so that's something to keep in mind. But more than that, I'd like to know what your opinion is. Do you think that Commander Anthology is something that you should invest in, or other people should invest in? And by invest in, I don't mean speculate. I mean, just that you're going to get some use out of it. So is it worth spending money on? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. In the meantime, if you'd like to check out some of my other videos, you can do that right over there. And if you'd like to subscribe, you can do that right there. It helps the channel out, but not only that, it lets you know when we upload new content. I'd like to thank you for making me a part of your day. Until next time, good gaming.